welcome to the Goodfellerz podcast, specifically the Fellowship series this week, and this is episode 3. So I'm Shaun.
I'm Clarke.
And we're actually joined by one of our Fellowship members, and that is...
It is Javier, and it appears Boromir has already gone down. We're at the stage where Boromir is done.
He's
and
died.
dusted. He fought valiantly, but McGee, Boromir, that's it.
Yeah.
Done and dusted.
McGee was Gimli, if I'm not mistaken.
No, because Gimli survived.
Okay.
But in the characters you depicted him on YouTube, he was Gimli.
He was Gimli, yeah.
He's decided to not partake in this week's episode, or this episode of the series. So
yes,
we shall carry on. So yeah, we're just the three of us today.
Just
but we're
the
just
three of us.
Have a good old chat, a good catch up. We haven't done this for a little while, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to have a little look at Javier or Sol's perfectly shaped head, it is beautiful. Wonderful.
We've even given him the bigger part of the screen.
Yeah, you're taking up half the screen there, mate.
I need the bigger part of the screen as well.
Yeah, you do. It's such a big
It's quite the experience.
Just like
It's just like it keeps expanding like the universe. I can't stop.
Every book you buy, you just go...
Yeah, so... before we get into it, just obviously make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to us on all our channels.
On Sol's head this time.
He's
on
gonna
your
put
head.
on his head. And it comes to that point in the episode where we do need to give you the beer of the week.
Yes.
Sol, do you have your drink of choice?
Yeah, water of the week.
Yeah, sponsored by my good friends over at Waters of Europe.
Oh,
it is Evian.
Yeah. You're gonna get that partnership soon, Debbie.
You will, mate.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I tell you what, you get sponsored by Evian, mate. Well, that's brilliant.
Just like
Brilliant.
1,000 bottles of water delivered to your house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I got the place.
You'll probably be allowed to hike up the Alps with them to like get some of their own water yourselves.
Yeah, we can shoot a podcast over there as well.
That'd be delectable. Delectable. Get it out then, dog.
So, I have to give a little bit of an intro to this. So, I've been saying this for over the last year that I'm going to manifest, something into the podcast. All right.
Ooh.
And this manifestation was that I'm one day going to get Alan Shearer onto the podcast. I've said this, okay? And you'd be a bit of good news. You'd be surprised to know that I've actually sorted something out. That Alan Shearer is going to make an appearance on the podcast today. Okay.
Here we go.
So,
what's it? Nuki Brown Ale?
This is from Beers of Europe. Okay, it's a brewery up in the northeast. Okay, where obviously Newcastle is and Tyneware, and it's a brand new can they've brought out literally in the last couple of weeks. When I saw it, I was so excited I had to buy it. So I present to you a can of Shearers.
Look at that.
Shearer's is made it on there from Anarchy Brew Company.
The famous celebration
is a 4.2% pale ale.
Pale ale, yeah, looks cool. Like nice packaging. So you can see that Anarchy Brew Co.
Brilliant.
Shearers. What
I'm
is
happy
your
for you,
opinion
Shaun. This
on
is a
Alan
huge
Shearer?
moment.
So,
huh?
What is your opinion on Alan Shearer?
Well, I assume he's like one of the better players in Newcastle history, but
yeah,
that's saying Newcastle in history is not that much of a big deal. No, but he's a good player.
Yeah, exactly.
That I can remember.
You didn't think of him as great. He's pretty fucking average. But no.
Old-time Premier League goal scorer,
I'm
yeah.
joking.
Not to be beaten. So colour-wise,
yeah,
pretty cloudy, pale ale, as you would expect.
Yeah, looks pretty.
Not super golden. The other thing is this is also done as part of the Alan Shearer Foundation there, which is a great charity, which Alan Shearer obviously set up a long time ago. But yeah, hops, malt, yeast and water is always in there.
Bit of sugar, barley, cayenne pepper as well. So,
cheers to you, Sol.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. And
cheers.
Happy Easter to all of our
happy Easter
listeners and watchers. Surprisingly refreshing.
I gotta say again, I am not a pale ale person. I'm really, really
You
not.
don't normally know.
And this, it's like ale mixed with a lager, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the crispness of a lager,
Mm.
but it is.
That's
but
nice. That's
the
really good.
aftertaste is really nice.
Yeah, sometimes they can be
Really
like
nice.
a bit citrusy or citrusy is nice, but sometimes you can get a little bit bitter.
That's
Stuff like that,
actually lovely.
a
Fair
really
play,
good one.
Alan Shearer. The first good thing you've done in your career.
So yeah, Anarchy Brew
Well,
Company. You
yeah.
can obviously use our link on Beards Europe and grab yourself.
Very
Some cans.
nice. You must have been chuffed when you.
As
seen
soon as I
that,
saw
mate.
it, I was like, I got all. I was like, Shearer's coming onto the podcast. I've done it. I've manifested it. I thought
No.
it all out.
Very delectalunious.
Yeah. So we'll get into the episode. Chat with Sol. So, how's your week been, mate? You been up to much? Easter and that?
No, it was my last week from work. I got back from a city trip with my wife on Sunday. Then I did a week of work, and now, no, this Sunday we came back.
Yep.
No, hold on. Today is Sunday.
Last Sunday.
What day is it today?
Yeah, Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Then I
lovely
worked
Malta.
a week. Malta is amazing. If anyone is watching who is looking for like the perfect destination as a couples retreat, that's
yeah.
the ideal place to go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It was absolutely lush.
Yeah, great. No, I'm glad.
Did you go anywhere like specific? Because I know Malta is quite an old historic like city
Well,
and
it's-
country. So
The thing about Malta is it's actually like a country, but it's a very tiny. It's
Mhm.
compiled of tiny islands.
Yeah,
So you can visit everything in a couple days' time. We went 4 days, and I think we almost saw the entire country, or at least everything that's
yeah.
worth seeing.
Yep.
And there's a lot to be seen there, so I really recommend it.
Did you went to Valletta?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know they filmed like most of Assassin's Creed in the streets there and that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
amazing.
also went to a medieval town that's called Medina,
Yeah,
and they shot certain scenes of Game of Thrones there, like
Absolutely.
Gladiators. A lot
Gladiator,
of stuff was
yeah.
shot there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
hmm.
Yeah.
I was saying to you, and as you know, obviously Lloyd, one of my good friends, he's Maltese, and he had his wedding there. And mate, the place where he got married was the most beautiful place, most scenic, lush. You can imagine in like Italy or Spain and that, where it's outside
Mhm.
courtyard, lush olive trees
Yep.
and stuff like that. It was just that. It was so picturesque. It was a really
Mhm.
lovely place. Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've had a good week as well, bro, haven't you? You've had
Oh my gosh. It's
a
been-
busy one.
yeah,
And
it's
there's been a birthday, and there's also a birthday to come up.
Yeah, so
So-
obviously our Bella Boo's 6th birthday on
Happy birthday, Bella. Again.
Friday. Yeah, happy birthday, Flumble. And then obviously it's been Easter, and we've been doing multiple like birthday celebrations for Bella. Then we've had Easter with the family and doing bits and bobs as well. And then yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah. Got a
Yeah.
little
See if I can bring it in for you.
happy birthday to me. Blow the candles out. But yeah, so it's been busy, quite socialed out, if you know what I mean. Like been doing a lot of stuff, and tomorrow gonna go out for a little brunch with the parents, and then just gonna chill out with the kids and lids in the evening.
Nice.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
thing to do.
And
anyway.
hopefully Shaun doesn't forget that birthday.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You
I wasn't the
never
only
know.
one, mate.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
put me
yeah.
out. We've had a
yeah,
conversation.
we've had a conversation. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
messaged you straight
It-
away. I was just like, so.
Yeah,
it
so-
was fine.
For the people listening or watching, yeah, it was Sol's birthday as well on the 29th of March, and we might have
Yeah,
messaged him a little bit late, but we're shit mates, but it's fun.
absolutely not. We're far from
I'm
it.
joking. But yeah, no, I've had a pretty good week.
How's your week been, Doc?
It's been good. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Yeah, no, I finished work, ready for my holiday on Thursday. So obviously I'm going on holiday on Tuesday, but I finished Thursday.
What
obviously.
happened on Thursday?
Oh, we did do something else on Thursday actually. Yeah, we set it out. So yeah, I finished work, and then normally on a Thursday I'd go and play seven-side football, but I fucked my knee up massively recently, and I can't do any running or football at the moment. But someone invited me to go play some badminton, which I thought I'd go along with, just to see how the knee would go, because slightly different. So I went along. So did Chris.
Yeah,
Came
Chris
along.
Richards. Yeah, your
Of
knee
the-
was fine.
And it felt well. I felt a few little bits, but not like
Yeah.
enough where I was like crippled. Like that
You were
kind of thing.
diving everywhere.
I was diving over. Yeah, I full sending it. Like it was going over. So it was like just going over. Like when they do the tiny one just over, and I'm like, I fucking go for it. Like full on diving, knee scraping on the like hall floor on the
Yeah,
wood.
yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really good. It was
Well,
good fitness. The guys there are a great bunch as well.
Yeah, they are a really good
Um,
bunch.
And I may be back in the future.
You should be, though. You should.
Started off slow, but I think I did all right in the end.
We won the last game in the end, didn't we?
Yeah.
A battle.
Yeah, you did. You beat me 20.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Carried his ass when I played with him.
But then what? Yeah,
No, it was a really good laugh.
it was good. So I enjoyed that. And then yeah, we've had Easter, haven't we? So it's just been full on with the kids and everything.
Yeah,
But
well, you came around on Friday as well, didn't you?
yeah, came around on Friday for Bella's birthday. That was nice. See everyone and family. And she had a
Yeah.
great day.
Yeah.
And then just seeing family and that over the weekend and getting ready for my holiday myself when I go to Portugal on Tuesday.
Lovely.
Which I cannot wait for.
Lovely. You love the Portuguese, don't you, Sol?
Yeah, we have a very special relationship. It's lovely.
Most of Sol's
It's,
family.
it's kind of like you and the Welsh.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Comparable.
Yeah. No,
I always thought you had some heritage from Portugal. So
no, Javier's soul is Spanish. So.
Maybe if I get like one of those
conquistadors.
DNA
what's it
test.
called? Those tests, DNA tests. Maybe there's some percentage
Mate, what
Portuguese
would
there
you
as
do
well.
if it was like 30 or 40? You'd be like, oh shit. You'd be like,
No.
He'd have to. He'd have to then change his mind and claim that Ronaldo's best player.
yeah.
No more Messi.
Nothing would do that, mate. You could be 100%.
No, and I don't think there's very few chances that will be the case. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna order one of those tests and
You should.
then show the results live on the
Absolutely, mate.
on the
Well, I did it,
podcast.
and now look, I got a stamp of Viking approval, mate. When I found out I was like a lot of Danish, so I claimed the 1992 Euros after that, didn't I? When Denmark won it.
Yeah, that's right. You're claiming that as a win.
Whereabouts in Spain were you from, anyway, Sol?
Well, from father's side, I'm from. They're all from Malaga, all the way in the
Okay.
south.
Yeah.
And then from my mother's side, they're from Barcelona and from Cordoba.
Oh, so you genuinely have a bit of a connection to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just a glory supporter.
Glory.
Oh no, fair enough. Yeah, I remember you saying about the Malaga. I didn't know about the Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think the first time I wanted to kind of talk about it was actually for you, Sol. I wanted to dive into you a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I know we had a good old chat last time when we were all on there, but obviously again, Glenn decided to pull out this week just to wanted to highlight that one again.
Fucking Glenn.
Glenn.
On a serious note, I hope everything is alright and is not like anything bad, which is why you could join us. But yeah, I'm not.
It's only,
No,
it's only banter.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just in case, I'll put that little disclaimer in there.
Yeah.
But no, so obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's also something Sol has done since our last episode. And,
Yes.
following from being our kind of, I don't know what you call it, executive extraordinaire on all our creative ideas and doing our videos and editing and stuff and that.
He's finally decided
He's-
to shave
yeah.
his hair off. So, well done, Sol.
Yeah. I've manned up, accepted the reality, and
No.
and went for it.
It's reinvigorated his passion to start his own YouTube channel.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
really, like, obviously we've watched your videos and everything and that, and I've got a few to catch up on. But do you want to just kind of delve into what it's about?
Yeah.
Promote it a little bit and how it's going, how you're finding it,
Sure.
and everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it all started as I was like editing you guys' videos. I kind of rediscovered my love for being busy with something creatively, like coming up with ideas for videos or thinking of sketches to do and stuff like that. And then I got the idea that why don't I just restart a YouTube channel again? Because I had one back in the day, but I can't do that format anymore because that involved motorcycle riding, and I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, all right, I'm gonna make a channel, but what's it gonna be about? I didn't just want to do something random. I wanted it to be like a well thought idea, so that I didn't have to
Yeah.
jump into it blindly. And then I thought to myself, what are my biggest passions in life aside from like family, of course? And recently it's been book reading, video games. So I thought, why don't I combine those two and start a channel about those two things?
Yeah.
And it's going very well. It's growing slowly but steadily,
It's brilliant, mate.
and
Your content
I'm
is
really
brilliant.
enjoying it. I'm enjoying filming the videos, editing them, and then publishing. It's the whole journey has been a joy so far,
Yeah.
and the feedback I've been having is very encouraging. So I'm really happy that I made the decision to take that step, and you guys definitely helped as well, because in the beginning, before I actually made the channel, I reached out to both of you, like saying, hey, I want to thank you guys for reinvigorating my passion for YouTube,
Yeah.
and you guys are a big part of that. So
Oh no, I appreciate that,
thanks
mate.
again for that.
That's all right, mate.
No, I
Any
mean-
time on that.
I mean, and your content as well is brilliant. Like
yeah.
the
If you,
stuff that you do is and the way you explain stuff as well is very in depth. You can see you've got a real good passion for it.
you know your stuff.
Yeah,
It's,
absolutely.
it's quirky. I love the old kind of like, I'm back in a minute, and then you go off and you come back, or like with the box and you throw it, and then like the sound effects you put in. Like if you haven't, we'll link it into obviously this kind of episode and everything. We'll share it on our socials and that, so everyone else, get more people to watch your content and obviously follow you. But if you haven't seen it yet, it is really good. Worth a watch. Like I said, it is niche a little bit, but I think it's entertaining, and I think a lot of people, because there's a lot of like the books you go on about. I've never read them. I'm not a massive book reader, but when the way you explain it and stuff and that, it just kind of captivating anyway. And I'm like, oh yeah, that does sound like a good book, because Soul was really passionate about it and stuff. And it's not just
Absolutely.
because you're a mate. I think I just find that interesting as just a watcher anyway. So yeah, definitely, like, it's really good.
Yeah,
and it'd be
really
interesting to know like what other things you're thinking of or plans, because I saw the one you did when you went around your local bookstores. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, that was a really good episode.
And you kind of cut to different stores. Excuse me. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see kind of what other things you've got in the works and what you're thinking about, and stuff like that. Really.
Well, I'm actually in conversation with one of the book owners that the bookshop owners that I went to visit, to have like an in-depth interview with them.
Yep.
Brilliant, mate.
So that is probably going to be one of the videos that's going to be up in the future.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
Yeah. Because when I started, I said to myself, I don't want to be just like a standard like book review video, like sitting in a chair saying, "Oh, I like this book because blah blah blah."
Yeah.
I want it to be like more, I don't know, more interesting to watch somehow. So that's what I'm aiming for, at least.
No, that'd be good. Is there any like kind of like book conventions like you can go to locally as well, and like meet other people who maybe do similar things to you, or meet some of your fans because you're growing, obviously?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or
Not really. There are some book events, but they are like more for the writers to come and like talk about their books.
okay,
It's not like I could stand there and record anything, because you're not allowed to record anything either.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But
true. Yeah,
that's definitely like a possibility, that if something like Comic-Con or something like that were to happen here in Belgium, that is definitely something that I could go to as well.
you'd be like interested in that. Yeah. So what would
Yeah.
How many? So we're in April now, obviously, beginning of April. How many books have you read so far this year? Completed or?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a question.
I wouldn't be able to say, because it's not that many. I think it's maybe 10 tops. But the thing is,
That's still a lot,
I
right?
I read in English, so I don't read in my native language, but I enjoy it
Fair
more in
play,
English
mate.
than in Flemish.
Really,
So it
is
goes a
there
little
much
bit
of a
slower.
difference?
Mm, I think because I've consumed so many media in English as a child,
Yeah,
um, I've gotten used to it, and it's weird because, like for example, if you watch a movie, I will always watch it with subtitles, because I can't stand it being dubbed like in a different language because it just looks stupid.
Yeah.
yeah,
And to have the whatever media you're consuming to see that in its original language is always going to be better.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
No, that's true.
Like for example, I'm a bit of a slower reader, but also the books that I read don't really help because this is like a
Mate, that's
1300 page
massive.
book.
Yeah,
So it's The Stand by Stephen King,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
an amazing book. But yeah, I can't read these in like a week and then be finished. So it's just physically impossible.
yeah. No, fair enough. Um, what would you say? Is there a book series for you that tops Lord of the Rings?
I might drink all
Uh,
that.
to answer that might be considered blasphemy in the whole book book reading community.
That was a
It
test question.
it's yeah, it is the undisputed number one, I think, and it will always be that. But there are other series that I might have
Rivaled it.
enjoyed more
Yeah.
because they are easier to read. Because in the Lord of the Rings, for example, you can spend like 10 pages and not a single thing happened during those 10 pages. He's just describing plants and trees
Yeah.
and
And yeah. Yeah. It's and like what he's describing is like the most beautiful words he uses, isn't it? But it's like it impacts the story not that much. But it's
Mhm.
just a detail. It's just a detail.
Yeah.
But I've read the books, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Novel.
Mhm.
Do you know what I will say? I almost love the Silmarillion. Have I said that right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
I love that story. Obviously, that's
Okay.
Lord of the Rings, what, thousands of years ago, isn't it? Before
Mhm.
Morgoth and that. But yeah, I mean, I would love them. I would love Peter Jackson to get hold of that and have the time to do that because that's an amazing story as well, isn't it?
Well, actually, the Silmarillion is more based on the deep lore of the
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
And I have the same with Game of Thrones, or A Song of Ice and Fire. I really like the main series, but I'm even more interested in all of the lore of
absolutely.
everything that came before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's I have that as yeah, I
Yeah.
have that as well.
Yeah, no, me too. It's like because as well, like when you learn about a character, say for Jon Snow or the Starks, or it could be obviously the elves and like Legolas and that. It's like you want to learn like how did they start? What's their background? How
Mhm.
did it happen? Or like Aragorn
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
heir of Isildur, and like just how did it
Mhm.
all start and stuff. Like a background everyone loves to hear about, don't they?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I think the good thing about reading a book, and probably what, like, you probably agree with Sol and probably you as well, like, bro, is with a book is if you didn't have the film, your adaptation or your visual representation of how you think that character is or looks and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll think of them as
Mhm.
differently to you would and to
Yeah,
you and
yeah,
stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I might say, oh, Aragorn's like huge and fucking 6 foot, like massive,
yeah.
muscly, but you might be like, he's different. You know what I mean? You just whatever. I know they describe.
Mhm.
I know they can describe characters in books of like he's slender build and all that, whatever. But you still visualize them in your head differently, which I think
Absolutely.
is a
Yeah.
great thing for a book because it's just your own imagination, isn't it?
Absolutely, like at 100%. I will say though, like the way they cast it in the film is like that is them for me. Like
Yeah. Okay.
Gimli is
Mhm.
Gimli, Aragorn is Aragorn, Legolas is Legolas.
Yeah.
Like they casted that perfectly,
Yeah. Yeah.
don't you reckon?
Yeah. Absolutely. And also, whenever I have the choice, like, oh, there's this new movie coming out, but there's also the book that's available. 90% of the time, I will always go to read the book first because if you see the movie first, you already have like imprinted what the characters look like. So they are fixed like that in your head. You can't shape them whichever way you want.
Yeah.
So that I always prefer reading the book first and then watching the movie or the series or whatever it is afterwards.
Absolutely.
Sense, yeah.
And also, it was like, because that's why Jack Reacher, the first film, like with Tom Cruise, got a lot of backlash, didn't it? Have you read any of the Reacher books?
No, but I've seen the movies.
Well, yeah, the movies. So obviously, but have you seen the series?
Bits and pieces here and there.
Obviously, the character is based off of the series guy. 6'5",
giant,
massive giant guy.
Yeah, there's quite a physical difference in between like Tom Cruise
and Tom Cruise, 5'7".
And then it's Alan Richardson.
Alan Rickman.
Rickman.
Richman.
Rickman.
Yeah. Rickman.
Yeah. Did you see he had a scrap with his neighbour the other week?
He tried to push him off the bike though. Did you see that?
That was brilliant.
Out of all the people to not mess with.
I mean, that in the video, the other guy looked big. And I reckon when he pushed him, and then he saw him get off the bike, he didn't realise how big he was. But like, you're with your kids, you're all on bikes. Imagine if you tried to push your kid off. He actually held back, really.
I wouldn't pick a fight.
Because he's a massive guy. But that is what Reacher is based off of.
Yeah.
So like you say, when you're used to that, it was so many people that like, whilst Tom Cruise acted brilliantly, he was nothing like the character.
No, I think
he still did a great job, I must say.
Yeah, they were good.
But the series, mate, you have to watch it. The series that's Jack Reacher, you know what I mean? Like the Bourne books, they casted Matt Damon perfectly.
Yeah,
like to a T, perfectly. And he's just a great actor as well, anyway. But yeah.
Okay. What's your prediction of how many books you could read this year? So you said you've read 10 already. How many more do you think you could read? You got a goal?
It's tough to say because it depends on what type of books I choose. I have like a bunch of them in the pipeline, and almost all of them are like 800 plus pages at least. So it's hard to say. Maybe I can stuff a couple of novellas in there, like 200-300 pages, and then I can reach like 30 or 40. But otherwise, it's going to be tough to rack up those numbers.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's not about quantity; it's always about quality.
Absolutely.
You just got to put the hours in. That you're doing rookie numbers at the moment. There's other book reviewers out there on YouTube doing double you already.
Yeah, I need to hire an editor. I don't know if you guys know.
Actually, I
we'll start editing your stuff if you want.
Don't get us to do that. No. Dildo just comes in.
You'll have minus subscribers if we did that.
So yeah, very good. Okay, so so that was just a little bit wanted to because I said you've obviously really passionate and like enjoying what you're doing at the moment. I just thought I wanted to kind of get your thoughts on it and how you finding it going, and
also
put it out there.
Before you just finish, plug obviously yourself, so like your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that, just do it on my head, Shaun's head, your head, just everything, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be there for the entire episode, so don't worry.
They wouldn't know what you look like.
Before we go on to the next thing, so I've got the kind of things I wanted to talk about. There was a couple of things on gaming I wanted to talk about, because obviously we know we're big avid gamers. There was a few things I wanted to kind of just raise about, and then there's a little bit of sports, and then we can do the quiz. But basically, we're halfway through the episode. So we will quickly review the Shearer's beer. So
I'm going to go first, because this is your beer.
Like you never go first.
Fair enough. But I am going to go first. I'm going to give this pathetic beer.
Sorry, just to say, because we're in a different setting as well for all the people. We hadn't even mentioned that. We're in a completely different setting. We've moved location
we're in my kitchen now.
And so the board's not behind us. So I'm writing on the side. I will share the board in a minute. So go on.
We were just having technical difficulties, weren't we? So now it's working perfectly. I'm going to give it an 8.9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You like it that much? You like that? Fair play.
Nice, yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, no.
I genuinely thought there might have been a bit of bias. You might have reduced it because it's Shearer beer, but
I'm not a biased person, that's for sure. I call it how I see it, and
delicious,
that
isn't it?
very, very nice for a pale ale. That's the best I've ever had.
I'm gonna go 9. Best you've ever had. I'm gonna go 9.0.
Wow, it is lovely. Yeah. Oh no, shit. There it is. Look, 8.9 and a 9.
There's a Shearer.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
If that doesn't get you on our podcast, I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's the only reason I gave you such a good rating. All right, Alan.
and then we can get Gary Lineker, and then we can get
Fuck Gary.
Micah Richards. We can part of their podcast.
Micah
and
Richards would be a good laugh. It'd be a good laugh.
Yeah, but no. So that's a bit of a laugh. But yeah,
Delicious.
okay.
That might be in the
Delicious
top
beer.
10. That might be.
Yeah, I think that might be up there. That is up there.
But nothing. So you'll be happy to know. Beats at this current time the Spanish
Alhambra.
Alhambra. What? That is a beer created by the gods.
Cool. That size bottle you had on. Sorry, like normally you get the like what 330 ml bottles. I came around on Friday, and out of his fridge he goes like that. It's like the biggest bottle of Alhambra you've ever seen. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That was from the father-in-law.
That was good. Fair play.
He also loves Alhambra. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Only those who have not tried Alhambra. That's the ones who don't.
You never know what you're missing.
So, gaming. I just wanted to... There was obviously the gaming world from what we played and stuff is slightly adapting or changing a little bit, okay?
Carried your asses for years.
In terms of games. So, obviously, we've gone from Call of Duty and we're going to talk about Black Ops 7 and our thoughts on that in a minute. Obviously, to kind of Battle Royales, but... 2 games which will come out now, which is slightly different genre again. So Arc Raiders, and then obviously our good friend Clarke keeps telling us we need to try and play Marathon, which I don't know how popular or big that is, but
is that not similar to Arc Raiders?
it is. It's an extraction game, as they call them. So I think they're similar extraction games. So I just wanted to kind of say, what's your thoughts on Arc Raiders, really, or that type of genre, that kind of get in, get some loot, get out, extraction, repeat.
Yeah.
Or you can obviously change it up and you can just go and scrap people or whatever. Not. But yeah, how much? What do you think of it? Any of you can.
It was for me at least. It was a nice change of pace in comparison to what we normally play, because I think that was the first like actual extraction game that we played.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was
that type at least. So it was nice and interesting for a while, but I personally get bored pretty quickly if there's no story attached to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's always like you go look for some stuff, and then you come back and that's it. There's nothing that gets continued. You don't like. There's no story that develops. So that's the part that I'm missing. Yeah, or you don't like rise in ranks or
absolutely
go to another division or anything like that. So that's what I miss in Arc Raiders.
Mate,
but the gameplay is fine.
Yeah, the gameplay is brilliant, and like it is fun, like getting some loot and getting stuff. And then what I haven't done enough of, which I would love, is just going and scrapping. I know you're going to touch on that in a minute.
Yeah, I know, it's fine.
Like, I know that would be really fun, but I'm in the same boat as you, so, whereas, like, we are so used and conditioned to playing ranked or playing tournaments where we've got an objective is to win or to get to master or something, or with a battle royale, it's, you've got to survive. The last one with this, it's like, you can extract whenever you want, really. You can get some stuff. But I know from watching as well, like Peanut and other people, if you just go running and gunning, it would be hilarious. And talking to people, it is hilarious. I can see the upsides of it.
Yeah, so I probably enjoy it a little bit more on that side than you guys maybe, and I know Glenn does as well. Don't know, maybe just the way the way I don't know. We just obviously everyone's gonna be different. You can like different things in it, so it's fine. I quite like it. I enjoy it. There is that repetitiveness of it. Does get a little bit boring. So normally when I have gone on, I think I went on Friday night on my own, didn't I? and I just decided to adopt the version of being the nice guy, but turning into be a rat. So I came up with that persona of like, oh yeah, like, you know, talking proximity chat. Yeah, I'll help. I'm friendly. And then when they like at the right
you're not
moment,
adopting nothing,
and then at the right
you're
moment,
not adopting no persona.
you're getting bullets in your back, and I'm looting you. And then to hear the response from people, and I know people are gonna fucking hate it, but
Yeah.
you've got to become the rat because you get ratted. That's my
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
rats out there. I've been so nice, and then I get fucking turned on. So I'm like, I've now turned into that bit sometimes. Generally, I'm in between, but it's funny to do it sometimes, and just to hear a reaction.
What is it? It's the famous. What is the quote? Your hero, you see yourself live long enough to become the villain from Batman.
yeah.
It's exactly that.
Yeah,
Basically, what's happened.
Yeah,
Turning into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the two things I was going to touch on: the proximity chat, which we've had kind of before, like, you know, when you've had it like
A
little bit like it was like a Warzone. When you died, you could hear them a little bit, couldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you fuck, oh, and then it cut out.
Yeah.
But this is like full on proximity chat. You could talk to anyone at all times, and some of the conversations you can have and like that. And it was going to get into me a bit of the burnt peanut, right? Okay, I don't want it. It's not the burnt peanut fucking review and podcast, but
No.
we've obviously grown up. Obviously, we've had like different streamers we've watched. Obviously, Dr. Disrespect, and then
I mean, he's not influenced us, but we all watched him at some point for a
Yeah.
while, didn't we?
and then obviously the burnt peanut's coming. He's had this kind of explosion of uprise, and he is hilarious. He is funny. He
Yeah.
teams up with a couple of other like top streamers and stuff and that. And I just thought, like, his impact, I think, in terms of, I think, I know a lot of people don't like her, but Gingy, who goes with the woman and stuff now, like, you know, she can be a bit monotonous. Like, people don't find her a bit boring or stuff like that, but I think she's all right. She said it in one of the things is that what he's done is kind of took the seriousness out of gaming and brought back the fun kind of enjoyment we all had as a kid. You know, when you're just there, you just go, you want to have fun, you're laughing with your mates and you're doing this, whereas, like, you know, some streamers are like playing it serious, and he's just like, the way he reacts and the way he talks, he's like, you know, you demon and all this and stuff, and I like, go back to the god and, you know, make peace with your god because I'm gonna, you know, all that kind of shit he says, which is hilarious. It's just all fucking comical shit. And then when he dies, he's just like, oh, well, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think he's changed that kind of streamer world at the moment a little bit and had a big impact on that.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think I've seen a couple streams of that or some clips from that peanut guy, and I think what's most appealing about him is because you have this visual image of like the peanut and the moving mouth.
Yeah.
It sort of creates like this fictional character that
Avatar?
like you're watching a movie or a cartoon. Yeah, an
Yeah.
avatar.
Yeah.
And I think that because you don't have a face, it appeals more to people because it's just funny. It's just it adds to the character.
Absolutely.
It allows the guy to be more to say whatever he wants because he doesn't have to. He can hide behind the avatar, sort of.
Absolutely.
It gives him more liberty to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I would say it was exactly like the doc as well, with the wig and the glasses, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say a lot of Peanut, whether I've seen in the media he rinses and berates the doc, obviously for stuff he's done.
Yeah.
You can tell he's based his character on the doc. There's humor in that. It's very similar.
Yeah.
It is like the crashing out, the screaming. Like, obviously, Doc's. I don't watch him anymore, obviously, since what's happened. But he was hilarious.
Oh, 100%.
And again, because like you said, I think he brought the fun back in streaming as well.
Yeah, 100%. And like, yeah, what the doc did and like comes up with these like quotes or whatever, and like, you know, like right and all that and stuff and that,
Yeah.
and just like, to just scream in the death and all that, like, it's just hilarious. But I think what Peanut does super well, when I've noticed it, is his engagement with his audience.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like, they'll read out the comments now and again, like they'll play the game, like they have Warzone, they might play the whole match, and at the end they're like, oh yeah, thank you for the 10 gifted, or thank you for the prime and all that kind of stuff, and they might read out some questions people said. But when Peanut's even playing in mid-game, he's constantly talking to his audience.
Yeah.
So he's like, you got to get him, boys. Like, and like, or he'll do a kill. He's like, that's right, boys. That's right, boys. Like,
Absolutely.
and he's constantly engaging. It's not just like
Absolutely.
full on seriousness with the game. And I think that is different
Absolutely.
and has changed, and that's why there's a lot of appeal to him and stuff like that. 'Cause you feel part of the gaming with him, which is great. But yeah, okay, so that was the Peanut and Arc Raiders.
Before you carry on,
Go on.
don't you think if we would have started streaming from Black Ops 2 and streamed from then and all the games we did and all the banter, and say we obviously made sure it was PG and that, but we still acted how we acted, I reckon we would have blew the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah, go on, Sol.
The way our banter is,
But if we were forced to keep it PG, it might have lost half of its appeal.
yeah.
We can adapt.
Yeah,
But like
true.
you know, even the stupid stuff of like I know, you know, me and you just like playing seriously on rank playing, and we're just trying to kill each other and stuff like that. But then like yours and Glenn's reaction, or Glenn's just like, oh for fuck's sake, boys, like that. Or it's the sense of like you said, the doc makes those noises. The amount of times we're just there going, and we do that shit, and we have done for years. It's just something we've done.
Yeah,
like,
but in
years.
your videos that you do, so
You can hear it.
and you can hear us like just constantly
Yeah.
shouting
Yeah.
rubbish. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. We're doing that way before the doc did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's still hope. There's still hope we could do it.
maybe.
Now we ain't got the time to stream that often. That's
No,
the
we
problem.
haven't.
We didn't. We can't even get on with each other at the
Yeah,
moment.
when
Like,
was
we
the last
struggle.
time? When was the last time you were on? So
Yeah, so
Oh,
call you out, so.
I genuinely cannot remember. I mean, how many times have we tried to do this episode today?
3 or 4.
Like 3-4 times.
Yeah, and it's just not happened.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
It
is
is what
episode
it
3. We
is.
started when, like summer last year, episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm only on episode 3.
What would you want to play now, though, if we hopped on? Probably COD, right?
Yeah, probably because I'm not the biggest fan of BO7, but it is what we know and what we're used to. So
Leads.
we there's no learning curve. We just jump on it and we know what to do. So it's what feels most natural.
Yeah.
Keeping you up.
You are, yeah.
That was going to lead on to my my question to me. So was Black Ops 7? So first impressions, guys. What's our first impressions of it? What we've played so far. So you first, so.
First impressions, like 6 months into the game.
Well, all right, okay. It's because we haven't played a lot of it, but
Not a lot at all.
impressions
No.
of the game and how, like, not the multiplayer shit, because we've said that we didn't fucking play multiplayer. It's bullshit. It's crap. There's too much fucking random stuff. It is.
Yeah.
It's so far gone from what the CODs used to be. Like nice and simple now. It's too much shit. So ranked strips it down. It's basics. We love it. It's competitive. So what's your impressions of ranked play then? So guns, maps, kind of everything like that, and how it plays.
I like ranked. There's one thing that the pro community always messes up, and this that they restrict way too much in the game.
Agreed.
Because now if you go play ranked, you can choose one AR, one sub, and one sniper. That's it. So there's no diversity there. There's nothing surprising. It's always the same.
Yeah.
I enjoy the core gameplay, but what irks me the most in the entire ranked experience is the way you get the score, the way you earn points at the end of the game. It should be like a fixed amount for whoever ends up first, another fixed amount for second, third, and fourth.
Yeah.
Now you get these bullshit numbers of, like, I can play an amazing game, put up super high numbers, and still get like plus 16
Yeah,
or something.
absolutely.
So there's no actual honest reward system in ranked. It's just it doesn't work.
Yeah, we said that a lot last year, didn't we? Because it was BO6, and we were like, it is just makes sense, and maybe that, I don't know, say it should be a set amount of points, but say you get so many captures, or say 40 plus kills, you get another bonus 5 or 10 points.
Yeah.
It's the absolute fairest way, and like you just get more fair rankings as well. But I agree with you. The way it is The gameplay is very good. It is. It feels like melting insta kill on this game, but it's still fun to play.
Yeah.
Absolutely fun to play.
I'd definitely still hop on and have a few games and stuff and that. And
Yeah.
we have done, haven't we? Yeah. What do you think of the competitive side in terms of teams at the moment? Have you watched much of it, Sol? Recently or not? Any of the major? They just had a
No,
major in.
I have to be
Birmingham.
I have to be honest. I haven't watched any pro COD Pro events for the entire game.
Would you like to know who won the last major?
Was it Optic?
Well, they got to the final after smoking everyone. Grand finals from the winners bracket, and they lost a phase in the final.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 finals.
So they haven't won an event this year yet.
No. 2 finals, should have won both.
Yeah.
And kind of choked, but both Gentle Mates and FaZe played brilliant.
Yeah, but like you said, leading up to the major, they were arguably the best team. They were like
They didn't lose a qualifier match.
they lost to Ravens.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so they were like 9-1 or something, or
Yeah,
10-1,
yeah,
like,
well-
and they were like smashing it. And you're like, oh, they're firm favourites. So they're still one of the best teams there, but obviously they just didn't manage to win it on the day.
You got to win those, haven't you, to cement like your legacy and dynasty.
Yeah.
Yes, because people are starting to say, "Oh, they could be a dynasty." Blah blah blah. It's like, fuck off.
But they're looking good. But yeah, I quite enjoy watching it still.
Yeah, me too.
It is good.
Me too.
So I don't know if you guys had anything you wanted to talk about, because I've basically getting to the point I got a quiz, which is then when I was going to kind of the episode would kind of be ended for the catch up on the fellowship. But unless you guys had any kind of thing you wanted to talk about, open the floor.
Any questions, Soul, about, or any, I don't know, something about when we all used to play? Anything back in the day? Anything off the top of your head?
Oh.
I got a little question for you while you're thinking. Do you
Mhm.
think if we were in our prime, Roy would get in the team?
Oh, yeah, Roy.
Roy the boy.
Roy the boy.
Roy the boy. Yeah.
It's hard to say because he's a good reactionary player because he still has the reflexes because he's still young. But I can't really. It's hard to compare because I wouldn't know how well he would fare back in those days.
Yeah.
Because the game that we used to play, like original Black Ops 2, it's a very differently paced game as well as the games that we play today.
Yeah.
So it's not just like frantically running and gunning everywhere.
Yeah.
That was a much slower game, so I don't really know how he would fare in that sort of setting.
Yeah.
But I think no, he wouldn't be able to hang.
I
Beat round the bush, but yeah.
comfortably agree with that. And that's no
I was
disrespect.
trying to be polite.
Yeah, that's no disrespect
But,
to you, Roy. Like, you're a good player, but we weren't that far off how he was playing, and he's in his prime. And we're almost all 40.
I would just all say that our teamwork and working together is a lot better than Roy. And that's not a disrespect. I think he's great at what he does, but I think there's sometimes decisions you could make, and it's not just Roy, there's decisions other youngsters could make where it's for the glory for themselves, and it doesn't actually help winning a hard point or winning a, you might drop a 40 bomb, but you've been fucking scatterbombed and you've lost spawns and stuff like there's things like that which you need to kind of.
And I can understand it a bit from Roy's point of view because he's heavily on the TikTok scene, isn't he? Where he's trying to get clips. Like, he is doing that.
Really, fair play.
He's got a fair few followers.
I'm not trying to berate him at all.
I was
just saying, generally.
No, I'm just backing up your point. But he is like, and so you've probably seen it. He's on TikTok, so he's playing for the clips as well.
Yeah.
Because he's clipping it a lot. So sometimes you are like, oh, better KD, more kills, Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the question is, would you get into our team if we're...
I fucking was in the team. I was player.
Yeah, because you were one of the founders, but did you actually earn your spot?
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us, Sol.
You know what?
No, I do have to say you are a better player now than you were back then.
Absolutely.
Oh, you think
Not
so?
not that you were bad or anything, but you
Absolutely. It's only because we've gotten worse.
I
No.
yeah,
no.
we've deteriorated now, so it's now your time to shine.
No, you
Cunts.
are. No, you are.
No,
Because
yeah.
on most games now, you're pretty much, I would say, we're like equal. I wouldn't say I'm any better. Whereas first 12, 13 years,
I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna go.
we played together. I was,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. So,
If it wasn't for me, we would never met Sol or anyone like that because I went into the chat room and met up with Night Cruiser back in the day before it led to us.
I was there too.
Yeah.
I spoke to Soul before you, actually. I was like, watch out,
Anyway,
watch out
after
for this
this is the-
beaker prick.
This is the fashion of me.
It'd drop you for Scarab.
Right, okay, so I do
Oh.
have some questions. A quiz
Nice
question,
guy.
quiz. I got 20
Yeah.
questions. I haven't read these for a few weeks because I made these for the last time we were going to record the episode, so I need to
Glenn.
do it. So, they are kind of a little bit gaming related, but there's also other things related as well. So it's not just that; it's just a few things, and there's a few different games. So
Are we all answering or just Soul? For Soul?
all of us.
Okay.
So question number 1: who would mute the squad by accident and not realise for 10 minutes? We can all say who we think.
Probably McGee.
Yeah, I would say McGee.
I was going to say it, and the only reason is because I think he zones out of games quite a bit sometimes, and
Yeah.
you can have a conversation and he'd be like, "Oh, sorry, boys, what did you say? Did you say something?" Oh, yeah. And he just like, so I can imagine he'd be the one who would actually mute. us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather your phone? This is a different one. Would you rather your phone only charges to 99%, or your microwave always stops at 1 second and refuses to finish? What
Oh, the phone.
would ick you the most?
Yeah, remember stuff like that don't bother me, like all notifications. 99%. It's effectively fully charged, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not 100%.
Yeah,
No, I'd do my nutting. I'd have to go to microwave.
Because the second you pull the cable out, it's
Yeah.
it's almost instantly like 99%.
Exactly. Yeah, that stuff like that don't bother me. I know that irks you, mate.
Massively, yeah. I got a.
OC Dizzle.
I used to come around your house when we were younger, and we play on like. You had like Black Ops 2 back in the day, and even like Cold War and things like that and stuff. And that we used to play, and I'd come around and you'd have all the like green dots and notifications, and I'd be like, I've got, and you'd go away and I'd be playing a few games, and you'd come back and play the next game, and they'd be like, they've all gone. You're like,
But
really?
I wouldn't notice unless I saw you do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But I was just like, oh, I kind of, it just, yeah.
Yeah.
Really
that
gets to me.
don't bother me, that stuff.
What's your go-to excuse when you miss an easy kill? So we all have to say, what's our go-to excuse?
I think we've come to the part of our life where we don't use excuses anymore, or at least I don't think we do.
I think we still
I just try to be honest. Like I just suck.
yeah, but I think
I missed my shots.
I sometimes be like, oh, I don't know about that guy.
that is your go-to. I was thinking, I was more of a case of, say you were like 1v1 S&D, yeah, and the other 3 guys are watching you, and the guy comes around the corner, doesn't see you, and you start shooting, and he turns and does you or something like that. And that's an easy kill, right? It should be a kill. You should be getting that kill. What's your excuse? Because you know, and you're
That's different.
You reckon that's different?
No, yeah, that's different because I'd be honest because everyone's watching me. I'm honest anyway, but I'd be more like, oh, I'm sorry, lads, I fucking missed. I would.
Oh, okay, on that, all right.
But
in
when,
general, okay.
when people can't see as much, I'm like, fucking connection. Oh, I don't know about that guy.
I think mine is, I blame it on getting stuck in and around the map. Like, oh, fucking wall was in the way. Or, oh, my guy jumped up. Like, I was shooting and I hopped up. Like,
you say lag sometimes.
Yeah, I do suffer from lag.
Lag.
But,
Yeah.
but I think I blame the kind of surroundings getting in my way. But I'm like, oh, fucking hell, that wall went there. I would have got him. And that.
Yeah.
if I do have to pick up an excuse, I would probably say, oh, that's not what happened on my screen. Yeah, because there's no way for you guys to know what happened on my screen. So.
Or like, my fucking ping. I'm in Belgium.
No lag spike.
yeah.
All right. This is an interesting one. This can be as wide as you want it. Okay. So, which mate would you trust most in a proper scrap, and which one's getting folded instantly? And it doesn't just have to be like our close gaming friendship relationship. It could be, you can look at your other friends and stuff and that as well.
Oh. Oh well, I would have to pick someone with like a big MMA background or something, or like kickboxing, like you, Clarke. I think Clarke is very capable of managing, of handling his own. And who would fold? I'm not gonna say you, Shaun.
Thanks.
Because
nicest thing you've said to me ever.
No, because I know you like, for example, when you play, you are a very aggressive football player, if I may say so. You don't shy away of the dirty tackle. So
No.
I'm sure you've been in those kind of situations where people get in your face. And
Shaun would have a go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, there's plenty of people that I've known that would fold instantly, that would just run away. Yeah, there's no point in naming them because you wouldn't know them. But no, there's plenty of big mouths back in the day that I saw act very differently when stuff started to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the friends and stuff I know probably say you can handle yourself well.
Yeah, there's a couple people I think who would have my back. Like, I could trust in a proper scrap. There's a few friends.
I don't think there's many that you know, mate. And I'd be happy to challenge what you would say. I know McGee would as well. McGee would have a scrap. Sort of in the Scottish bloodline, even though he's shit at the punch machine, by the way. Glenn.
There you go.
Glenn. Someone who would fold instantly.
Don't have to name them. There might be a couple of people, like I said, but it's a bit of a, yeah.
Carpo 9.
Yeah, we'll just say Carp because he would. He'd be so.
I was just gonna say Carp because he's probably gonna be under the influence of something whenever stuff goes down.
25 Guinnesses, yeah.
Oh, what did you say? What did you say? Get cracked. Yeah, we'll agree on Carp on that one then.
Oh, you didn't answer, mate.
I did. I said Carp for that one. I'd have you, proper scrap you.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I'll skip that next one. That's a shit one. Who in the squad is most likely to forget to reload before a fight?
You. Absolutely, mate.
I don't know. I reload a lot though. I almost over reload too many times in fight. I overload too much.
No, maybe you're right. So do I.
Because I'm always
but then over reloading would get you killed as well.
Yeah, and it does. I'm like, oh fuck, I shouldn't reload.
Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'd say most of us actually probably reload more than get stuck.
Force of habit, I suppose, isn't it?
No, if I'm thinking back now, I'd be like, oh, you got so many bullets. Probably McGee. Probably. Or you,
because he can't defend himself, so it's McGee.
Or you.
Sure.
Maybe a few times.
It can happen.
Maybe, I wouldn't say there's any of us that stand out.
I think it's more of like, not stand out, but it's like when you're so engrossed into a gunfight, you have the peripheral vision of looking at your bullets and the map and stuff and that.
Yeah.
Like goes out of there. So I'd probably go with McGee.
Yeah.
Berate him while he's not here.
Glenn.
Is there a food you always regret eating before gaming? Or no? It could be a simple no.
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 Fair enough. There's nothing for me either. It was just one I know. Ooh, this would be interesting. Would you rather play every game with inverted controls, or have your sensitivity reset to default every time you respawn?
I'd rather that. Oh, respawn.
Yeah.
I probably would prefer that, I think.
A fun fact: Roy actually plays inverted.
Does
Does
he?
he?
I mean, we used to
Yeah,
we used to play inverted. Like
it's
N64
insane.
used to be inverted back
And
in the day.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated that. Now, I'd probably reset, just done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
What invert? So you'd rather go
I'd rather go back to default. And
Go to default every time, and then
quickly put your sensitivity back up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I would agree on that one. Okay, who would die, spectate you, and instantly turn into a backseat coach?
I'd say Clarke.
I don't know. I'm quite quiet sometimes.
I'm only going to say because we played PUBG the other night, and I've had it a few times, and me and Clarke were left alive. And I'm not saying this because of he's not here, but we were there, and it was a 2v3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I got you up, and I was like, "Oh, can you be quiet, Glenn? Can you be quiet?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, but there's two guys behind the thing." And I was like, "Glenn, you can be quiet. I'm trying to listen to comms and stuff." And he kept saying stuff, and I'm just like, "I need to listen," like myself. Like he was trying to, and he's generally just trying to help. Obviously, I get it. It's not trying to say that he's doing it on purpose, but it's just like I would. And I think there's been other times where he's just like, "Yeah, Glenn, can I just listen a minute like that?" And I would probably just say, and he's trying to be helpful. It's not a bad thing, but that's the one I would say is a backseat coach. He's trying to overhelp, and it's like sometimes you've got to leave you to the situation.
Yeah, no, I fair enough. You say me so because I talk a lot, but usually I do try. I do try and respect like what they're doing. But if I like saw someone, I would be like, "Oh, it's to your right, to your left." Like I would say that. But yeah, no, maybe me, but I do try and like be respectful.
There is one like unspoken rule that all of us follow. Like if you're the last guy alive in S&D, that's completely different. That's when everybody else just shuts up and doesn't say a word.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you don't want to be the guy that says, "Oh, he's to your right," and then he turns to the right and he's actually on the left and he dies.
Yeah, because then that's on you. Like you've just fucked
Yeah.
around. That.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Would you rather win every game but have terrible... this should be an easy one. We said win every game but have terrible teammates, or lose every game but have the funnest squad ever? Well, actually, that's not as easy.
I'm losing.
You're losing.
I wouldn't even bother playing if I had shitty teammates.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you win everything. There's no fun in that.
Yeah, I mean, like games we've lost, but we've had. Well, we have a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like absolute crack. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Your YouTube videos attest to that. Like whether we win and lose, we're having a laugh. It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah.
Your mate steals... I don't think we've had this much before, but if your mate steals your last chip, so French fry chip or something like that, are you challenging him to a duel, a foot race, or a push-up contest? You think you've had your...
At the end of a meal, I think...
You know, your nice steak and chips, which you love, and you got one chip, and you're like, I'm really looking forward to that, and I go over and I pinch that chip and I eat it. What are you doing?
What were the options?
Challenge me to a duel, have a foot race, or do a push-up contest.
I'm choosing like a pistol duel. I'm not running or doing push-ups after a meal.
Yeah. Easiest option. We're back.
We'll solve it the gentlemanly way.
Yeah, in the Wild West. Yeah. No, I'd be the same. It'd be a duel to the death.
To the death, yeah. I think we'll have to.
Yeah.
We're precious about food. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would steal your kill and then pretend they did most of the damage? You look at me all you like. No, I've had many kills stolen from me by multiple people.
We
and
all
people
have.
said so. Yeah, I know.
You.
I was going to say you, because I think the amount of time we've played different games, I was like, that's my kill. You're like, no, it's my kill and all that. And then we've like, it's like, and then like laughed about it and just come up. And I'm like, I did most of the damage and stuff, I think.
Yeah, I would say you as well.
I'll tell you. That's fine.
What about you, so?
I would say you both to keep it even.
Yeah, the most vocal players.
Ooh, this is an interesting one.
It was you.
Non-game related. If you had to win a fight using only something from your car boot, what are you picking?
Oh,
I'll tell you mine, just because I know what's in my car boot at the moment.
Same.
And mine is like the big metal football pumps.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of those in there, and I think that's the heaviest thing I've got. I could swing at someone and try and scrap with. It would be one of those big metal football pumps. Would be mine, because I'm just trying to think what I've got in my boot. That's it.
That's a good answer.
That's what I got in there.
there's hardly anything in my boot. I would say like maybe the small fire extinguisher. Just
Yeah.
blind them first with the
Well,
extinguisher,
that's a good
and then
answer.
just hit them.
Yeah, you blind them. Right? Oh, shit. I actually have in my car a 3-foot replica hard plastic Spartan sword.
Fucking hell.
I do.
You imagine that
You
way.
never know who you're going to run into in the amount of driving I do. So imagine I pull that out, they'd be like, maybe not. I'll show you after.
Yeah, okay.
But it's hard plastic, so obviously it's not going to chop your arm off, but you swing at it and it's going to...
It's like blunt force.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to do some damage.
Yeah, it's properly shaped the same as the Spartan swords. I got it for a birthday present. It's lovely.
I thought you were gonna say a replica of Negan's baseball bat.
Yeah, Lucille, I got the barbed wire and everything.
Who would forget the controls completely after 1 week away from gaming? Glenn for me. It's without a shadow of a doubt.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I have to say myself, to be honest.
Ooh.
Oh, you're very,
Yeah,
you're
that
very
is one of the
humble.
things that I'm noticing as I get older. That remembering certain controls, if you play different games, sometimes I'm having trouble to reset to the game that I'm playing if you're already used to something else on a different game.
Yeah, no, I must admit I am a little bit like that as I'm getting older, but I would say there's a fair few times when Glenn's been like, oh, what's the buttons again?
And the last question, there's a couple I've skipped over, but last question for today. Who would purposely melee a teammate just to annoy them? I know I'm going with that man right there. Yeah, I'm going with that man. We're as bad as each other.
I got video proof of getting knifed in the back like 7 times in one game by Shaun.
Yeah, but you did to
I
everyone.
think one of them, I dolphin dive and scoped him in the top end, and I was laughing my head off. It was brilliant.
That was visually very impressive from my end. Just I saw this ghost fly by and I was dead all of a sudden.
It's just you. It's you or me.
So yeah, Shaun for me.
Yeah,
Fair
but-
enough,
yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough,
yeah,
fair enough.
You got outvoted.
Oh.
You got outvoted.
That was it. That was the end of the quiz for me.
Hold on, I got.
Oh, unless you
a
got.
couple.
Well, that was from my quiz.
Yeah,
End of
no,
my quiz.
no, just thinking off the top of my head.
Go on.
What would you say was your best 2 competitive games? We might have done this before, but Yoda.
I would say last year. I think Black Ops 6.
Ooh,
I think was a good one for me. And I would have to say, if I went from Black Ops 2 all the way up to where we were playing, I would arguably say for me, Black Ops 2, I think, was a good one for me. I think I understood it and played that well, personally. I think, played well and, said some of the other ones, like Ghost and
yeah.
Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 and stuff. I mean, Black Ops 3 was alright as well, but I'd probably say Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 3 was alright.
Yeah. That'd be, so Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6 are quite a big jump. But
Yeah. Javier.
I would say I'm kind of torn in between Black Ops 1 and 2, and then World War 2.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Because that's where I played with or against Red Reserve and all those top teams.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually the one game where I reached a respectable level of competitive play.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
You?
From a level point of view, I think Ghosts was up there. Ghosts, we were like pretty much, I'd say, semi-professional, weren't we? Without what we were playing, and that we were like right on that edge, because we were scrimming and playing with a lot of people who Shawnee did, and then he got into the scene. Probably Black Ops 2 and Ghosts.
Fair enough.
Competitively.
Yeah.
I think that was like I was like shooting the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Got any questions or anything to add?
No, not off the top of my head.
What a nice head that is as well.
It is impressive.
Perfect for Easter
Yeah.
Sunday. A nice egg-shaped head.
I'm actually struggling to not like sit like this the whole time, so I can watch my
Beautiful, mate.
head.
Beautiful.
The
Blind
circumference
yourself.
is just, yeah.
Blind yourself with the shininess.
That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh,
that was it really. That was everything I had for the Fellowship episode 3 for today. Like I said, we're obviously a man down, but the 3 of us will march on to Mordor and carry on the journey ourselves. But yeah,
Carry the ring.
hopefully they might join us. Gimli might join us back from his travels after he's been at the tavern.
Yeah, you know what he's like. Challenged Legolas to a drinking competition, and he got smashed.
There you go. So
Yeah.
he's practicing and to try and beat him.
Yeah, no, but that was a good catch up with you, Sol.
Yeah, love it.
Always great to chat to you, mate.
Cheers. Likewise.
And yeah, we will hopefully we'll get another one going in May, and Glenn will join us, and that'll be lovely.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be plenty more to come.
Absolutely, and obviously you will put all your socials and plugs in, but we'll do that in the description as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just make sure you
Cool,
like, follow,
yeah.
subscribe us, but also Soul.
Absolutely, because his content is brilliant. And if you want to see him get slapped on GeoGuessr again, stay tuned.
You're going to have to get me. I'm going to have to get in on this.
It's
You're gonna have
so
to get me on
fun, mate.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
have a go
It's
at it.
actually something that we should do, the 4 of us.
Absolutely.
If it is possible somehow.
I'm sure it is.
But we should do that.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
It's
I'd be
so
down for
fun to play. But yeah, thanks again, Sol. We appreciate it, mate. Always good to chat to you and to see your beautiful bald head.
that. And as we say on
Yeah,
every episode,
you're welcome.
we will see you and everyone else on the next one. Adios.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Take care. See you later, Sol.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yo yo. Bleh.
Bye.